Hello, how are you? I'm fine. I'm Raza Kharal and you're watching Raza Kharal YouTube channel. So, dear viewers, we have, in fact, I've started a series of investigative, a kind of research-based stories on Indus Valley Civilization. It's one of my favorite subjects, and today I am going to talk about Ganeri site. It is located in Cholistan desert, some 60 kilometers from Bahawalpur city and located near India-Pakistan border. This site is located on the banks of now the dead river Hakra, which flowed in this area at least 1000 years ago. And this civilization, the city, the remains, in fact the early investigation shows that it belongs to the mature Harappan culture that starts from 2600 BC to 16 or 1700 BC. And it is pertinent to note that lots of thousands of pottery pieces have been found on the surface, whereas a very small scale digging has been done and excavations have been done few years back to assess the very nature of the site. It is as large as the Indus Valley's other bigger civilizations, centers like Mohenjo Daro and Harappa, more than 80 acres, and it's very similar to Mohenjo Daro. You can say it has a citadel and it has a lower housing area as well, and a grid pattern can also be seen from the very beginning. So let's talk about this civilization, Indus Valley Civilization, which flourished at least 5000 years ago and remained in prime for over 1200 or 300 years until it declined. And what contributed to its decline has so far not been ascertained scientifically. Hopefully the way investigations are being made into the artifacts, into the inscriptions and many other things, one day the Indologist will be able to understand the very basic and very spirit of this civilization. Not only the rise of this civilization will be discussed, then the fall of this civilization. So there are so many places we can compare with the Ganeri site, and especially we can compare it with the Sinauli site, which is located in Uttar Pradesh, India, and which is a burial place. So Sinauli seems to be a later Harappan site, and it is a site which depicts and which tells us that Indus Valley people, by the end of their decline, or by when their decline began, in fact they had become warrior nations as well. Maybe it is the later on, that proto-Vedic period, but one can say that lots of burials we see there are embellished with the weapons and chariots as well. So this is first time that a chariot has been found, and the use of horse can be ascertained from there and can be guessed from there. Let's see what happens next. There are lots of researches going on in India as well as in Pakistan, and I request government of Pakistan and Punjab that they must proceed, and they must foster the process of excavations there on Ganeri, so that it becomes an active site for visits, for excavations, for researches, and for understanding the very nature of Indus Valley Civilization. And another city can be found. It's a big thing and a big achievement. Thank you very much.